Question: do you have retention graphs that look like this? If so, there's a problem with your hook, and it's likely killing your retention, limiting your impressions, and not giving you the watch time hours that you want. So in this video, I'm going to show you a hook framework that actually works, an AI prompt that you can use to generate these hooks in seconds, and where exactly in the YouTube studio that you can check to make sure that your hooks are doing their job. And by the end, you'll know how to open your videos with clarity, hook your viewers from the beginning, and keep people watching for longer. Let's break down the simple hook formula that you can start using straight away. It's called the GAP method. GAP simply stands for grab attention, announce the agenda, present the promise. And it's designed to literally bridge the gap between someone just clicking on your video and sticking around to actually watch it. Step one is to grab attention by calling out the viewer's problem or situation. This makes it instantly clear that you understand your viewers, and it begins to build trust by showing that you and your viewer have something in common. Here's an example. Are you struggling to lose those last 10 stubborn pounds, even though you're already working out? When a viewer hears a question like that, it makes them instantly start to think about their own weight loss struggles. And it also suggests that you've been through the same thing. And it also makes them want to find out the answer. Now, step two is to announce the agenda. And this is where you're going to quickly lay out 2 or 3 things that you're going to cover in the video. This gives your viewer a simple roadmap. It reduces any uncertainty about what to expect, and it keeps them anticipating each step along the way. Here's the example. In this video, I'll show you 2 small changes you can make to your eating habits, how to adjust your workouts to burn more fat, and a simple mindset shift to stay consistent. Laying out the agenda like this teases what's to come, and it also shows that you'll be working through the video in a very logical order. Lastly, in step 3, this is where we present the promise. And this is where you tell the viewer exactly what they'll walk away with if they stick around through the whole video. Here's the example. By the end, you'll know exactly how to break through your plateau without crash dieting so that you can achieve your weight loss goals. So at this step, you're actually creating an incentive for the viewer, and you're also making a promise that they're going to walk away in a better state than when they started. Just make sure that you're not promising too much and that you can actually deliver on the promises you make. And that, my friends, is the GAP method. It's super easy, something you can scale across multiple video types, and it's designed to give your viewers the confidence to know that sticking with your video is going to be worth their time. And that right there is probably the most important lesson to learn for any YouTuber, is that your viewers are going to be ruthless with their time. And it's your job to not waste it. And that's why having a good hook will reassure them that you're not. Okay, so let's put it all together. I'm going to read the entire hook and you're going to time me. Okay, so here we go. Are you struggling to lose those last 10 stubborn pounds, even though you're already working out? In this video, I'll show you 2 small changes that you can make to your eating habits, how to adjust your workouts to burn more fat, and a simple mindset shift to stay consistent. By the end, you'll know exactly how to break through your plateau without crash dieting so that you can achieve your weight loss goals. Okay, so it took me, less than 20 seconds to read through that entire hook. And in that time, I reassured the viewer 3 different times that what they clicked on, I'm actually going to deliver. And now they know that I'm personally aligned with their problem. I have solutions for the problem, and that they're going to be better off for having watched. But there's actually more going on here than just the substance of the hook itself. There's both the brevity and the structure that are doing something unique. Both are serving as silent indicators that the video to follow will also be succinct and organized, which further instills confidence that the viewer clicked on the right video. So now you know the formula, you know what makes a great hook, but staring at a blank screen when it comes time to writing kind of sucks. So here's a super simple ChatGPT prompt that you can use to generate compelling hooks in seconds. And let me show you what that looks like. First, go down in the description of this video and grab the free template that has the ChatGPT prompt within it. And for our example here, let's pretend that we are making a video about how to lose those last 10 stubborn pounds without extreme dieting. Our audience are going to be busy adults who are already exercising but are stuck at a plateau. And then the video is going to cover some small eating tweaks, adjustments to our workouts, and mindset. So here's the prompt. Help me write a YouTube hook that's under 20 seconds. It should start with a direct question that speaks to the viewer's real life struggle or situation. And at that point, we're going to insert our viewer specific problem and then mention 2 or 3 specific things that we'll cover in the video. And this will be where we include our 2 to 3 key points that we'll be reviewing in the video. And then we'll have ChatGPT come up with a clear, realistic benefit of watching to the end. And here's what ChatGPT has to say. Are you stuck trying to lose those last 10 pounds and don't want to mess with crazy diets? In this video, I'll show you a few small changes to your daily eating habits, how to tweak your workouts for fat loss, and simple mindset shifts to stay consistent. Stick around and you'll leave with a realistic game plan that you can actually follow without feeling miserable. So that's exactly the same structure and format that we've been talking about. And it's super quick, super easy to get out. And you can use this exact framework for practically most video topics that you're going to come up with. All right, so now that you know the framework and you've got a great hook already queued up for your next videos, there's one more thing that you need, and that is to know where to look in the YouTube Studio to make sure that your hooks are actually landing. So let me show you where to find out. From your YouTube Studio, from your channel dashboard, if you click on Analytics and then Content, if you scroll down, you'll see a section that says Key Moments for Audience Retention. And what you'll find is your top 5 and your bottom 5 videos that have the best and worst 30-second retention. You can change this from 28 days to 365 if you choose. And then you'll be able to mouse over and click into any one video that you want to take a look at. So we'll just use my top performing video, which has a 30-second retention of about 69%. We can click on that, go to Video Analytics, and then as we scroll down, we can look at the retention graph. So you can see here that this is among my top performing videos. Right around 30 seconds in, about 30%, 31% of the people have already left the video, which is not great, but it's also not my worst. And then you can see here that the line does dip down over time, which is expected for a lot of my videos. And one quick call out is that this video does have close to a 40% average percentage viewed, which is actually kind of good for my channel. And I'll compare that against my bottom performing video. So if we come back and scroll down, you can take a look at the bottom here, how to upload videos to YouTube like a pro, beginner step-by-step. This one has a 53% 30-second retention, which is not great at all. That means 47% people have already dipped out at 30 seconds in. And when you look at the total retention of average percentage viewed, it's right around 24%. So that's a 16% delta between the two videos. And so here's another example of a retention graph that you do not want to see on your channel. And that's why having a really good hook is so important to keep people interested and engaged throughout. And if you're ready to stop guessing and start growing with a clear strategy and you want to begin to apply some of these principles to your own channel, there is a free 15-minute consultation link that you can click below if you want to work with me directly. No pressure, just a real conversation about where you are and if there's anything I can do to help you. So I hope this video was helpful. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.